Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do your reading for you all for your next 48 hours. Hope you're doing really good. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, liking, sharing, subscribing, all those wonderful things. Thank you very much. So we're going to get into your reading. Always calling in your angels, your spirit guides. We want positive messages, positive energy for the reading, right? So let's see what's going on with our Aries spirit. Next 48 hours, and of course this is timeless, you know that. Anybody that watches tarot knows that it can really apply to any kind of situation for any length of time. Everybody's timelines are so individual and amazingly unique. So this is some oracle cards. Wait, these are oracle cards about to come out before our tarot. This is the Shaman's Dream oracle. Sometimes they pop out, sometimes they don't. Okay, you got, interesting, because you got the same thing as Leo got with this eagle. Many masks. And on the bottom, we have Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. Guys, I think that's yours too. I mean, it's positive, so we're going to go with it. It's usually the underlying issue, so I feel like maybe this is probably representing that underlying I don't want to say energy, underlying energy. Okay, something you've grown from, something you've learned from. Oh, the many youths. The many youths. Okay, so this is going to be a very interesting reading, and it's going to be kind of deep. Because already right off the bat, it's going to be really deep. First of all, this Eyes of the Eagle, in Leo's reading and in yours, I feel like it is somebody like honing in on your talents, on your gifts, like, like you're their target in a sense, looking like magnifying what you do. Also, though, I'm getting this as important to magnify or hone in on what your target is, Aries. And maybe by that, I mean getting a little bit more specific with your intentions for your manifestations. In doing so, you're going to add energy. You add feeling and energy to what you're creating, and that's how it's going to help it. It says rising above the fray. So like there's something, and maybe this is fire signs that are rising above, in a sense, trying to, I feel like, leading. I'm also feeling like the spiritual gifts, being able to talent seeking and spiritual gifts. Something about spiritual gifts. Might be getting yours maybe sooner than some other people or groups, some other collectives. Rising above the fray. Also, freedom, liberty, everything, that we look in to represent, well, whatever the eagle actually represents with you, because some people can have very different stories that tie in an eagle, and it just, it's going to be different for different people. Many mask the authentic self is really interesting. Especially with the color white, or with white, being in the middle, because it's like, even though it says many masks, the authentic self, I think that's why it's represented by white, being pure, and nothing's been filtered through it when you get down to the core of who you are authentically. And I think this card is really stating that who you are authentically, it's shining through all of the different personalities, that you've played, all the different personas, not just that though, all the different roles that you take on, job, career. I'm feeling like this is like, to some people you are this to them, to others you are playing this role. Yeah. So honing in and maybe on your ability to adapt and to play different parts when needed. Nothing fake or false about this. Okay, Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. So underlying these two things, this is the best time for you to break out and be yourself. It's also the best time to put your talent out there with your spiritual gifts, because something I feel like will be noticed. These two together are giving me Queen of Wands energy. Sharing too. It's like the right time to be sharing those different parts of you, the different dimensions of you. I feel like maybe for prosperity purposes or something like that. There's a reason. There's a reason this is coming out right now. It's like make something that you're doing, make something that you're doing your big priority. Even if what you're doing is shifting between different roles. I hope that makes sense. So on that note, let's go ahead and pull some of these cards. This is the Entrepreneur deck. And I'm feeling like pulling this because of it mentioning the gifts to me. Maybe not on here, but to me, gifts are mentioned. Using your gifts. Using the gem that you had to find in a not so great way. Maybe the gem you found like in the underbelly of a very hard experience. And maybe also this is talking about how for a very long time you may have been under the radar, Aries, flying kind of, you know, maybe if you're in a flock of birds, you might have been flying like right here in the middle, kind of at the back. And nobody noticing quite the skills that set you apart. So I feel like it's also saying now is the time to show that. You see how it's shining right here? Like right when I thought of that, now is the time to shine. So now is your time to shine. Now is your time to rise. Entrepreneur. Okay, innovate. Innovate came out first. It's talking about changing your business up. Like if something is just ordinary to you, like if you feel like your business is starting to represent, if you have a business, right? This is innovate new ways. So highlight what your clients want that you can give and no one else can. So it's kind of like talking about that. It's marketing things too. So frame your offers in a completely new way. Just do things authentically and putting emphasis on the creativity of whatever it is that you have to offer, because it does stand out. And that's why they're wanting you to, you know, since it does stand out, maybe we should just point that out. That might get you some more clients or business or revenue. Okay, be direct. Learn how to find and direct your ideal clients and customers to your offers, your website, content, and social media channels. Learn how to funnel things. So, yeah, I mean, easy peasy. YouTube creator that wants to, you know, say, hey, I also have Facebook or Instagram, and they can do so how many ways, right? In the description box, they can add a trailer or whatever to it. So there's different ways you can direct traffic, and maybe I was saying maybe you should brainstorm on how to direct your traffic. I probably should have pulled this one first. Step up. And it says, don't be the best kept secret in your niche. Boost your visibility and step out of the shadows into the spotlight to attract your ideal clients. Yeah, rising above. This is being in front and center stage. Like I said, I'm getting the Queen of Wands energy. Being front and center stage here is what's needed. It's what's wanted, and it's what's needed too. So on the note of that, talking about spiritual gifts, let's go into the Oracle of Spiritual Gifts to see what's going to come out for you, Aries. Kind of interested in this too. Okay, so, and this is also spiritual purpose, ideas, you know, for what you could do with talent, what you could do with your talent. All these are not going to, you know, match up with everybody. I can't believe I was pronouncing telepathy, telepathy for so long on here. I don't know why I just started doing that. Okay, so it's telepathy, and yes, I am aware of that, and I have no idea why I was pronouncing it wrong. Just FYI from the past videos. Okay, so telepathy, thought reading, extrasensory perception, ESP. Mind reading. Everybody, I think, has this too. You know, it's interesting because it reminds me of them. You know, you always feel or hear about how in other realms language is not always needed, and that we can transfer the information by thought, by telepathy. Probably is how a lot of people communicate. I mean, that's how we communicate now anyway, on so many levels, that it's just a word at this point. It's just a word, something you've been doing. So talk radio platform, spiritual affairs. This might be a purpose. This might be involved in your purpose or your calling. So if you needed that confirmation, there it is. And then, oh, we have the pretty, I love that, the little butterfly with the, it looks like a monarch, I guess, because of the crown. Spiritual herbalist, a spiritual healer. Okay, so it's saying spiritual healer, healing rituals and ancient wisdom. Spiritual herbalist. And maybe you're into plant medicine. Maybe there's something like that you're interested in, which would be great. The more people that study and research things that can benefit us naturally, excellent. It is excellent. All right, so now, what else am I gonna pull? Because I feel like, okay, I feel like we're going in a certain direction with your reading, so I kind of don't want to pull certain things. Let's pull from, we can always have an animal guide, can't we? That always fits in. So yeah, let's go. Spirit Animal Oracle, we're going to grab one of these, and I'm going to close off this Oracle part, and then we're going to get into the tarot read. I hope you enjoyed the Oracle part. I enjoy doing this part of it, and I do feel like it ties into tarot. I should probably start doing timestamps for the people that just want tarot, but anyway. And if you ever have a recommendation of a deck that you would like to see, let me know. I will get it. Okay, yeah. All right, it's for Aries. What spirit animal oracle do we have for Aries? 2. All right. Oh, I love that one. I saw that one. The dragonfly. Oh, and the frog spirit. Love the frog spirit. Frog spirit, so cool. I was watching the frog the other day, and they're so still. In fact, the stillness is what I was most amazed by. Was like how long they sat, that frog, I mean, how long he sat there before he ate something. And I've never really seen a frog actually go after their food. So this was amazing. It was like very, very still, maybe like 5 minutes. And then this big wasp, I think it was probably like 1/3 the size of the frog, was swimming, or, well, you know what I mean, when they kind of dance upon the water. The wasp was doing it. I really was like, oh, it's not going to get that, look at the stinger on it, but dang, quicker than anything. Got that wasp, ate it, and then went right back to being completely still. They must have like an amazing stomach. They go right back. I mean, it's so cool. It was so cool. It's the little things. It's the little things. And this is exactly how the dragonflies were around those frogs that day too. And it was pretty blue. It says dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. Blue. Spiritual healing. Move to spiritual healing. And ant spirit here. Time to collaborate. Time to collaborate with the ant spirit and dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. 22. Let me look in the book. I'm sure there's something extra for either of these that I was going to add. 22, master number 22. And I mean 22 is about partnerships too. So that's collaborating and partnerships. They all go hand in hand. So number 1, ant spirit says time to celebrate the benefits of working with other people. And it also says that now you're in an auspicious time to ask for help and receive it if you need it. If you need help assembling a team, for example, finding a new tribe, or requesting assistance for others who are there for you, because everything is working for you right now. This is knowing that you don't have to do everything yourself, ant spirit. Okay, and then 22. Truth transcends illusion. Dragonfly spirit, here to remind you of all the wisdom and the truth available to you. Recognize insights that come from nowhere, it seems. It says you exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom. You're being nudged along the path that your soul needs to travel to have the experience it craves. You're being nudged forward with dragon spirit. There is more to experience, meaning your soul is like, you have protection. Come on, go forward. Come out of this. Okay. So it says pay attention to the signs right now, helping us on this what seems to be empty journey, but it's not. Open up to the truth and letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights to that your conscious mind would overlook. Just being around these different dimensions, and I feel like just being aware of them helps tremendously. So I'm gonna clear these out, and then we're gonna get tarot in here. I think I might leave these though. Yeah. Okay. All right, Spirit, let's get some messages for Aries, please. Next 48 hours, or when this resonates with them. Hangman. Wanting to kind of stay there for a second. Not much communication. Why? Not much communication. Tired of waiting. Impatient. Growing impatient. Impatient. And after something fast because something's getting an impatient. I'm getting an impatient vibe with something. Okay, a reunion of sorts. So reunion, travel being the challenge. Getting back together, is there an issue with that? Patience. Can't wait kind of energy. Can't wait to get together. Celebration. The Chariot card of Cancer does have to do with travel. Could be travel. It's about balance too. Partnership, balance. Not necessarily partnership, but because of you, because of your read so far, I'm going to insert partnership on the balance there. Motion, going forward towards a reunion, something about that, or a get together with friends, family. Okay, what is at the root or the base of this is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, which was in the shuffle there that we just did. Knight of Wands, I feel like is coming out because there's an urgency. There's an urgency in doing something, and so. Okay, how do I say this? Like you're wanting to get something done that you're waiting on. Maybe this getting together with people, and you want to move quickly. That is at the root, is that you want to hurry this up. There's an urgency in what you're doing. I'm not sure if the urgency is more passion and drive, or if it's excitement, or if it's because something will happen different if you don't show up at a certain time. I don't know. So this could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius too. Chariot, Cancer. What is in the past position? Past position. I think that was definitely one to come out. This card can be being conflicted. Not necessarily like you were in a big fight or anything like that, but that something didn't feel right. It feels like, okay, this card, yeah, it's coming across as something didn't feel right. Internally, the way that something is going doesn't feel right, doesn't feel the way that it's supposed to go. Internally conflicted. Oops. Yeah. With the waiting, the having to be away, the self-sacrifice, something didn't feel right about the waiting. All right. The present energy. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Present energy is, okay, so you're moving towards, you could be moving, that could be underlying this. People could be celebrating that for you. Or you could be moving away from doing things in a hard manner. Just like having to do everything yourself. You remember that was the message in the Oracle? So it's coming out again, isn't it? This is a time for letting go and realizing how many wonderful partnerships that you can have and how you don't have to do everything yourself. So, wow. Ooh, look at that. Another 10 of Swords in the reverse. Rebirth. Doing something a different way and allowing help this time, Aries. Because there you are. You're still you. Here in the near future, you're still you. You're still the one in charge. So don't worry about that. But with people helping and stuff, it's like you're going to be you're going to be in charge. You're going to have a good foundation. Near future energy has you approaching, well, it feels like a decision, an important decision that maybe you realize after pushing through to this near future point that, and if you want to go forward some more, you're going to have to stop postponing a decision, make a decision. And it is, I feel like it's about to go forward or not. Or a very important decision regarding how you're managing this. How you're managing something. You're dominating your field. Whatever your field is, Aries, here. Whatever career-wise, I feel like you're standing above the pack, above the rest. The Fool here, your energy is, oh, it's really, it's in this reading very, very strong. Thus the repetitive, the two cards for your energy showing up. Brand new adventures, new beginnings. All right, let's look at how you feel. How do you feel, Aries? Okay. May feel a little alone. Look, entrepreneurship. If this is entrepreneurship for you, it's a general reading. So look, this could be about having to be alone at this time. Okay, it can be about that if we're talking relationship, but it can also be a lonely feeling because of doing things kind of on your own. And it's because when you get into this powerful place where you do hold a lot of power and influence, I guess, over your life, over how things are going to be right around you. Sometimes it could be a little lonely. So the Hermit is also about doing your own research. I feel like some of this is self-taught skills, self-study. So I feel like a lot of it is that, possibly with computer things, computer programming, could be some stuff like that. Self-taught coding. That's just a random. That was a random. But yeah, the Hermit, going inside, finding out what it is you really want to do. You might have time if you allow people to help you. There's an important emphasis on your communication, Aries. Please remember in the next few days, be pretty good about communicating well with others. Don't put things off that you can go ahead and do. You know, of course, don't stress yourself, but if you're wanting somebody to do something for you, or if you're delegating a chore or a task, make sure you're really good at being specific and showing and describing your intention for what that person is doing. Sorry, it's hard for me to like spit this out for some reason today. Make sure your intentions are known. I'm drawing it back to the oracle reading. It keeps going back. Okay, the hopes or fears. Like everybody, you really hope that the possibility is there for you to manifest what you want to manifest. So just believing that you can manifest these infinite possibilities, that's part of it. Part of your hopes is that you keep the passion alive and that you can remain determined and focused. Okay, that is either the hope or that might be a fear, because it is a challenge. Your energy, once again, all over the place, Aries. So the predicted outcome for Aries. Oh, I think that was the 10 of Swords in the reverse again. Good. Good. All right. Definitely trying something. Okay, this is about going Ace of Wands in the reverse is about trying something, manifesting something with someone that you've already had a beginning with before, someone, a past flame or something like that. Okay, there is energy here of feeling a little guilty about going towards your passion. I don't know what that is, but whatever this guilt is about going towards your passion, maybe it's because it's something that people don't agree with, maybe the way that you did it, I don't know, something that people don't agree with in a group setting. But being able to see the way out, that is truly the message here with this. Good. Wow, the challenge here for the Emperor, this is because this is what it's crossing, and it is your outcome. Okay, bear with me here. So your outcome, part of it is getting out of feeling guilty for going after what you want. But after you do get what you want, near future energy of being so dominant and having so much power, it is truly a commitment. So this is going to be a commitment, meaning lesser responsibility on you. And of course, this can refer to any kind of commitment, but this is what I feel like is bouncing off of that near future energy. 3 of Pentacles landed right up here with the 10 of Wands in reverse. You're going to get extra help, assistance from other people. People are rooting for you to make something that you tried to work out in the past come true now. And that is your reading. So that's what I got for you, Aries. Thanks, guys. Sending you light and love, and I hope that this helped. Bye-bye.